All right, good morning, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Hunter Williams here. I want to get you updated on the Labor Day forecast, and I'll start with some good news, at least if you have outdoor plans. The flood watch, which yesterday was in effect for the vast majority of our central Texas area, now has been canceled for the Austin area and all of our central Texas counties. It does continue down closer to the Eagle Pass area, but for us, our rain chances trending lower as we go through the day today. Now, temperature-wise, these numbers, cooler than average for this time of the year, but it's definitely not going to be like a crisp day. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s, low 90s for afternoon highs. This national model blend for Austin says 91. I'm thinking probably like 92 or so. Let me show you what the radar looks like today. This morning, we're doing this right at about 9 a.m. So there's still some rain out there, but it has ended for all of our central Texas area. This is all down like south of San Antonio, and that's because that's where this cold front has stalled. And you can see that here on the national picture. We've got the stalled frontal boundary, which yesterday was up closer to us, which is why we were getting those waves of rain. And now with the front down to our south, our rain chance starting to dwindle. Now, speaking of the rain, it was obviously kind of hit or miss yesterday. Most of the Austin area didn't have a ton of rain that like added up. We had an hour or two of like light rain, misty, damp weather where I live in, South Austin, and that was kind of the deal for a lot of the metro. Across the hill country, though, there was some locally heavy rain and even a couple flood advisories and one flash flood warning. As far as where we're going through the rest of this week, today, again, we'll say it's about 92. And by the way, not completely dry. We're also going to have a chance for a few isolated showers and storms today. Meant to show you that earlier. Let's actually switch back over to the models here and we'll go through that real quick. So here's the latest HRRR model through the rest of the day today. I'll say it's about a 20% rain chance today. So here's 11. This is noon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I started this saying, hey, flood watch is canceled, but that does not mean that the rain chance is like 0. It's a lower rain chance today, but I still think we'll have some hit or miss showers and downpours around. And as we switch over to the precipitation totals, again, this is going to be spotty, but if you get under one of these downpours, could there be a quick, inch plus of rain? Yes. So highs in the low 90s today, 20% rain chance, not a big flood or severe threat, but obviously these storms could put down lightning. So if you're going to be out on the water or anything like that, just make sure you're kind of keeping an eye to the sky and still just make sure you have a way to get lightning alerts and stuff like that. Okay, so getting back to the longer range forecast, by Tuesday, rain chances down to basically 0. So for the middle of the upcoming week, it's just going to be a warming trend. We're going to be close to being back in the triple digits by Thursday and Friday. Then still seeing some signs of maybe like another like meager cool down as we start to go into this weekend, where the model blend eventually drops highs back down to the low 90s as we go like late weekend into next week. For this week, though, one of the things that we'll keep an eye on as maybe the humidity drops a little bit. We could get a couple nice mornings here, especially looking at this Thursday morning. Model blend's got Austin down around 70. So all of a sudden on the 7-day rainfall potential, the numbers going down. Again, it's going to be a quieter forecast as high pressure kind of takes hold here for the middle and the end of the week. There could be some small rain chances back around next weekend, but it looks like generally rainfall totals less than 1/4 of an inch on average. But again, this time of the year with the spotty activity, there could be, a localized spot, get a quick inch plus today. It's just kind of the way it works. Long range forecast, 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook still favors central Texas and most of Texas with slightly above normal to just above normal precipitation. Again, we'll have to kind of see how that goes. Then with the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, now we are back in the orange with slightly above normal temperatures favored for September 6th through September 10th. In the tropics, we've not been talking about this very much recently, but now we've got this wave coming off of Africa in the main development region of the Atlantic, and it now has a medium chance of development. Here's the latest ensemble data off the European model showing the odds of a tropical depression developing, and yeah, it's picked up on that system. Interestingly, it's also picked up on a little bit of potential here, like kind of homegrown stuff around Florida, so we'll keep an eye on that. But really for Texas, there's nothing that I'm too concerned with right now. So before I leave you, just one more look. This is the just raw data off the European model. Temperatures will be, it's got 87 today. I think that's a little too nice. Low 90s are probably what we'll get today in Austin. I think it's probably too cool as well for Tuesday and Wednesday, but you get the idea. We're turning warmer as we go through the upcoming week, and here's the model blend, which I think looks a little bit more accurate to me. 91, 92 today, mid-90s Tuesday. We'll get a couple days in the upper 90s, then hopefully we can start to drop the numbers a little bit again as we go Sunday into next week. So that's the deal. We'll be low 90s today, hit or miss showers and storms, but the flood watch and the flood risk, the flood watch has been canceled and the flood risk looks much lower now through the first part of the day today. All right, y'all have a good rest of your Labor Day. We'll keep the updates coming. I'll have another video posted for you around this time tomorrow morning.